let's talk about how to stop relying on external validation. So I'm a manifestation coach, and a lot of the clients that I work with are trying to create big changes in their lives, in their careers, in their families, whatever it is that they're working towards. And a lot of the times, in order to create a massive change in your life, you have to put yourself out there. But you're never going to feel safe putting yourself out there if you are relying on other people to validate you and to tell you that you're doing a good job or to tell you that you're good enough. And so let's just untangle that right now in this video. For anyone who's new to me, I am Samara. As I've already mentioned, I'm a manifestation coach, and I really specialize in helping people create really big transformations in their lives, even if as of now it feels impossible. So if you have mental health issues that make it feel impossible to live the life you want, if you are facing systemic challenges that make it hard for you to believe that you can live the life you want, then I will help you overcome those challenges and those obstacles so that you can actually live a life that feels even better than what you can imagine for yourself. And if we are going to do this, then we need to learn to self-validate. So I have broken self-validation down into a really easy exercise that you can do every single day if you want to. The more often you do it, the better the results you are going to get. And this is one of the exercises that I always do with my clients whenever they're worrying about what other people think about them, or whenever they're feeling like they can't move forward until they get certain validation from other people. So without further ado, let's get into the exercise, and I cannot wait for you to start using this and seeing the results for yourself. So the first thing that you want to do is get clear on what the situation is that's making you doubt yourself. So if you are needing external validation, you'll usually be able to tell because you're feeling self-doubt and you feel like you can't believe in yourself or you can't feel good about yourself until something external happens. So maybe for you, you're doubting yourself because people aren't wanting to go on dates with you. Maybe you're doubting yourself because potential clients aren't wanting to work with you. Maybe you're doubting yourself because your posts on social media aren't getting engagement, or whatever it is, your manager keeps shooting down your ideas at work. Focus on one specific situation where you are not getting validation and that's making you doubt yourself. And just write that down for yourself. And then once you have that situation written down, I want you to set a timer for like 5 minutes and just be really honest and open with yourself and ask yourself, what am I afraid it means that I'm not getting the validation? So what am I afraid it means that I'm not getting the sales? What am I afraid it means that my manager is not accepting my ideas? What am I afraid it means that this thing is not happening for me? And you want to just get very, very clear within yourself on what you think it means that the validation isn't coming. And so for some people, it might be, I'm afraid it means that I'm a failure. I'm afraid it means that I'm never going to make it in my career. I'm afraid it means that I'm never going to find my person and I'm never going to build that loving relationship that I want. Whatever it is, you have to just get super clear, like, this is what I'm afraid it means that I'm not getting the validation. And this can be challenging. If you want to work deeper on this, I actually have a video coming out about creating emotional safety within yourself so that you can be more honest with yourself. And I would definitely recommend that video. It should be out really soon after this one. And that will help you actually start to feel comfortable being honest with yourself about hard things. And then of course, you can always work with a coach. Coaches are trained to create that space where you can be really honest with yourself about hard things. And so if that's something that feels exciting to you or like it would support you, you can actually head to the description down below and I have the link to book a consultation with me, which is where we can discuss whether or not working together would be a good fit. But anyway, be really honest with yourself in this exercise. I am afraid that I'm not getting this validation, and here's what I'm afraid it means. And once you've sat with yourself for like 5 minutes and really explored what's there for you, you want to start to flip those fears. So if you wrote down, I'm afraid it means I'm a failure, then what you want to write next is, I'm willing to believe that I will be successful no matter what. And if you wrote down, I'm afraid it means I'll never find my person, then what you want to write down is, I'm willing to believe that I will find my person no matter what. And you want to just focus on the no matter what, because the no matter what means it's unconditional. No matter what means it doesn't depend on anything outside of you happening in any one specific way. And so I'm willing to believe, which is good because you're not trying to lie to yourself. You're just saying, I'm willing to believe this. And as you say this more and more to yourself, you will believe it. But I'm willing to believe, which is really important for helping, with feeling like you're not lying to yourself. I'm willing to believe whatever it is, no matter what. And so once you've flipped the fears, the last step is to find evidence for yourself that what you are willing to believe is actually true. So if you're saying, I'm willing to believe I'm successful no matter what, then start to write down some of the things that you're proud of that you've accomplished that make you feel successful. And remember the moments where you have been successful in your life. And that will help you start to cultivate the self-image of a successful person, even if the specific thing doesn't look like it's working out right now. Okay, so those are my best tips for how to self-validate and how to stop relying on external validation. I love to make things super tangible and practical. And if you want more exercises like this on how to build a relationship with yourself, how to build self-love and self-worth, I actually have a self-love and self-worth journal practice that you can find down below. It's totally free, and it gives you a bunch of different exercises just like this one to help you heal your relationship with yourself and love yourself even more deeply than you ever have before. Okay, so those are all the things I have for you today. I cannot wait to see you again very, very soon in another episode. Take great care. Mwah. Bye.